Welcome back to JK Fishing, and good morning.
Okay, no.
Hey guys, what's up? We are heading out of Sugarloaf Marina. It is bright and early, 5 a.m. still. We're getting out there as the sun's coming up, and we're gonna see if we can get some walleye. We're heading out to the weather marker.
What lake are we fishing first of all?
Lake Erie.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get some walleye, and yeah, stay tuned for the action. We'll show you guys what we're doing, the process as we go through it, and let's see if we can get on something.
First walleye, guys. Finally got all lines in. Final flat lines in. And into the water. Yeah, that's a good sign, guys. Walleye, guys. There's some Lake Erie. Oh, look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of this walleye. Like, where else can you say that you consistently catch walleye in a pig? Look at the size of that thing, guys. Like, that is a good friggin' fish. What, 5? And another walleye on the spoon, guys. This color, this Dreamweaver, it's a smaller size, so I might change out our other Magnum size spoon for a smaller. That is the color. It has been killing them on the west end as well. You've been hearing, and nice like 2.5 pound walleye. Johnny's running around the back of the boat, guys, checking all the lines this morning because you barely know when they're on. Especially we're using a bunch of salmon outfits, so yeah. Is it? No, it's perch. Look at these jumbo perch, guys. Never mind, we start jigging for perch. Alright guys, it's about 10 o'clock and the walleye has been super slow. It's still pretty early in the year for walleye, so we decided to give it a go because it's been hot in a lot of ports nearby. Weather buoy's been slow. I don't know how other guys have been, but for us, nothing much. But we're going to show you the versatility of Lake Erie, and we're going to go in for some bass, which is going to be pretty consistent, we think. Before we go in though, I do want to show you what we were running. It's pretty staple. We got our stick baits here. Run one behind a 8-color leg core, which goes about 50 feet down. The other one I'll run on a flat line, which dives at its regular depth of 15 to 20 feet. Behind the dipsies, they're just taking them off now. We had luck with our black color dipsy right here. Size 0 dipsy, snubber, 8 feet of leader behind it, and we were running spoons. Where's the spoon, Johnny? Oh, right here. This spoon has been unreal. Don't know why, but that was getting all our fish for us. And lastly, we got worm harnesses. I'll show you that in a sec when they get them up. All right, guys, so these are the worm harnesses we run. Pick them up at Peter's Bait and Tackle. Pre-made. You can make them yourself. I know some people who do and put their own hooks on. Some guys prefer like Gamakatsus and, you know, hooks that they trust so they don't break. But pizza's great, like $6 Canadian. And that's with the worm on. Once the worm's in the water, it obviously stretches out, but it has been slow. That's like a fire tiger perch color. That was pretty good for us, but not today.
Caught our one walleye.
Caught our one walleye. Another one's on a
little
Dreamweaver. I don't even know what color.
I was on a dipsy for probably 20 minutes without
yeah. Yeah, but Johnny's excited now because he gets to go in for bass.
Yeah,
so.
fish that pole a little bit.
Yeah, so what are we gonna do? Drag some tube jigs or what?
Yeah, we'll see. Probably that, maybe drop shot if it's calm enough, but we don't have a trolling motor on this boat, so it's a little tricky. Typically, we'll find luck with our boat, especially with a little bit of chop dragging tube jigs, because you can cover a bit of water with them, and the presentation is fine. The jig heads are heavy enough to keep it on the bottom.
There we go. Already hooked up on a bass, guys. The second we got into the net, 12 feet of water. And we're hooked up on some nice ones. Guys, Johnny actually, before he got this fish, Johnny snagged a goby. And
that means that
there's gonna be bass, because bass feed on gobies in this lake. This is the end product of what we get. A nice Lake Erie smallmouth. And this is the bait, guys. Literally just a tube jig. Drag it across bottom. In the summer, they come out anywhere between 10 and 20 feet of water, 25 feet of water. You find these contours, guys, in the lake. It's like you'll see like shoals and ledges that come out, and they are all over them. You can sight fish them still.
Beautiful, beautiful fish. Well
into the summer, you guys can sight fish them. Dumped it. Look how dark he is.
Small.
Look how dark this one is. That's awesome.
These fish all seem to be pretty dark. Oh. Minus 1 point, Joe. That's a penalty.
There we go. Finally.
Decent little guy.
Beautiful fish.
Well, tube jigs are the solution today for the bass.
You a good one?
Well, we'll see. Not bad.
Say sheep. Yeah. Got him in. Yeah, that's a nice little sheep's head. You want to cook it, Joe? I might have to cook this. What do you think?
Try anything once.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep this sheep's head. We're gonna this is turned into a sheep's head taste test. But yeah, on that tube jig. Old rubber lips. I have a fish now. Fish on? Yeah, there's something heavy.
That's awesome. Here's a nice hook. You got Joe in the back, slaving away.
Oh yeah, he's decent, whatever it is.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Based on how it's fighting.
That row is just sitting out back, eh, Johnny?
Yeah.
It's a sheep.
See it?
Oh
Yeah.
Hey, one.
He just snapped off.
Nice.
Or no, he pulled hook. Yeah, I don't know how.
Well, guys, our midday shenanigans consist of filleting fish because we suck so bad at fishing that we got bored, and we're gonna fillet these fish, and we're gonna show you guys some cooking too. Because why not? We're JK fishing. Been told to do some more catch and cooks. Apparently, some people like them. I didn't even know that was possible, but we're gonna fillet these walleye. Watch this. Bubble blade, electric fillet knife.
Joe, you're just hating on JK fishing right now.
Well, I finally did that. Anyways, you think I could get cheek meat with an electric knife?
I wouldn't. I would use a real knife.
I'm just gonna slide. But yeah, we're gonna get the cheek meat for you guys too. And then I wanna batter this. I don't know, we'll come up with some recipe, guys. We're gonna head in, take a nap, and we'll see you guys. Chef Johnny will see you guys in the kitchen.
Welcome back to the kitchen, guys. Welcome to the kitchen, guys. As promised, we are going to be doing a catch and cook. So we have all our fish here. We call it the Lake Erie medley of fish. We have some walleye fillets, our sheep's head fillets, some perch fillets, and then our bass fillets under there. But what you guys are waiting for is the sheep's head. You guys have seen us cook walleye before. We're beer battering it. Recipe that we've done a couple times in the past and made videos on, but we're eating sheep's head for the first time. A lot of you guys throw them back, hearing that they're bad, and we're gonna tell you if it's worth it to keep it or not. So let's get into it. So we have our oil in our deep fryer. It is preheated. We set it to about 300, 325 degrees. That's hot enough to cook the fish. And we have here is our batter. All it takes is just some flour, added in some beer to give it some the proper consistency. Kind of want it to be this consistency where it'll stick, but it's not too clumpy. And I also added a little bit of water to get that perfect consistency. So all we're going to do right now is just grab our fish. We're going to start off with a sheep's head, right? Very firm white meat on the sheep's head. It's a freshwater drum related to the saltwater fish like black drum, red drum, which are typically good eating. However, these fish have been known, they have a reputation not to be as good eating as those prize saltwater fish, so we're going to give it a shot. Just going to dip both sides in the batter. Make sure that it's completely covered. Let it drip for a sec. Just going to drop it in our oil. Let that drip. Just like that. That sizzle is what you want to hear when you drop it in. We're going to go ahead and do that for the rest of the fillets. And we're going to repeat that with the walleye, bass, and the perch. And we'll see you guys when this is done. So one thing we noticed with the sheep's head when filleting it, obviously we skinned it because they have really thick, tough scales, and the skin is also pretty tough. Something obviously you don't want to be eating, but they have a pretty definitive bloodline and like a very thick layer of, I want to say like a bloodline, like a fatty, bloody, tough material. That's not what you want to be eating. So when you do fillet these things, you want to make sure to leave a little bit of meat on the skin. Otherwise, you're going to be eating that unwanted meat. One thing too about sheep's head that we realized is they are one of the most versatile fish we've ever seen in freshwater. You can get them 80 feet down while fishing for walleye. You get them in rivers, ponds, anything. They'll eat whatever. They'll eat stuff off the bottom. They can bottom feed, obviously eating crustaceans. They have teeth in their back of their throat that are used for crushing up crustaceans. That's actually something pretty interesting about them. But they'll also hit lures. So they're, yeah. If this tastes good, I would recommend you guys trying it. If it doesn't, I would tell you guys steer away from it and keep throwing them back. So guys, while we got the rest of our fish cooking, we finished our sheep's head and our perch. So I'm going to call in my esteemed colleague, Joseph, and he's going to do a blind taste test and then give us his 2 cents on what's what and what's better.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm going
to close my eyes. I don't know if one is giving me.
Yeah. Here comes the airplane. Ready for the second?
Well, let me get this one down first.
Yeah. He's got to get a taste out of his mouth, you know?
Okay, next one.
Open your eyes.
Okay. Immediately, the difference is texture. Like, the perch is, like, flaky and
Which was which?
I could tell the first one was perch.
Yeah.
And it was for one reason. Like, the taste is the same. It's crazy. When you batter them, it's the same because they're both like white fillets.
Cooked the same.
Is a tad more of a fishy taste on the sheep's head. But it's like the sheep's head kind of falls apart in your mouth. The perch flakes apart in your mouth when you bite it. Other than that, that is not as bad as I thought it would be. Like, that is actually.
So would you recommend people to start keeping sheep's head and decreasing the numbers in our water?
Yeah, lower the sheep's head population.
Yeah, less sheep's head, more walleye.
Yeah, they're just not fun to fillet. I will say that.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's actually good. Like that.
There's no such thing as a trash fish, just a trash chef. You know.
Now you do have to batter it because I wouldn't cook it the other way, but it's not bad.
Yeah,
that was good, man. Chef Johnny, you chefed that up.
Yep, it's my job.
Done.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get the rest of this all battered up. Pretty simple, same thing as usual. We hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, and we'll see you next time.